And now, the Randall Stores of Southern Minnesota, your family shopping headquarters, present the Bandwagon. From the studios of Channel 12, it's the Bandwagon, brought to you this evening by the Randall Stores of Southern Minnesota. Each week, Randall's brings you a favorite band of our upper Midwest with your favorite old and new style music. Tonight's music by the Bruce Bradley Band of Brownton, Minnesota.
Well, good evening, everyone. Nice to have you with us on our Bandwagon program. And man alive, it's nice to be live in our studios again here at Channel 12 Television. And we kick off our brand new season here, I guess, for the year 1990. We've got Bruce Bradley and his bunch with us tonight. And it's the first time they've been on the Bandwagon. I don't think they've ever been on as far back as I can recall. And I've been here forever. So I guess he's never been on. But we certainly want to say a great big hello to him and welcome him to the Bandwagon program. That tune you just heard was Going to Heaven. And we're going to switch to the polka now, keep everybody warmed up. And here's Bruce and the gang with the One-High Jack Polka. down here. That was the One-Eyed Jack Polka, and as you can probably tell, the dancers are just loving it. Well, we got a couple of requests here. A happy birthday to send out to Alice Shimoda of Green Isle. I want to say happy birthday to her. Also for Krista Truckee of Arlington for her first birthday. Then we've got a request to do a number for Marvin and Verla Heading of St. James on their wedding anniversary. And this note jogged down for us is request a number for Bob and Melinda Lagar for their wedding, 38th anniversary. Also Minnie Hacker, who watches the Bandwagon program every Saturday night. And for the 76th birthday of Edna Schubert of Lester Prairie, the 13th of January, requested by her husband, and he says also wish Chuck a very happy new year. Well, many happy returns on that one. Thanks for the request, folks, and let's roll along with more music. And right now, I got a feeling that this is a very sentimental waltz. It's titled Moonbeams. Okay, fellas. Program rolling right along, and we're mighty happy to have you. And I speak on behalf of the Randall Stores of Mankato and New Ulm, and on behalf of the County Market at Fairmont. We're happy to send out this program to you and remind you that the Randall Stores and the County Market are the place that you should be doing your shopping. We'll have some great shopping news for you as the year progresses, but remember, every day is a great shopping day at the stores that sponsor the Bandwagon show. You go in there and you see all the friends that you know, all those great bargains that you come to expect, that wonderful service. A bright, attractive store makes it a real pleasure to shop. shop, and a real pleasure to save money as you shop at the Randall stores. Okay, well, we got Bruce Bradley with us now. First of all, I want to say sincerely a very Happy New Year and welcome to the Bandwagon
Well,
Show.
thank you, Chuck.
I look forward to a long, long association.
Well, I certainly hope so. And Happy New Year to you and everyone out there listening.
All right, what do you got to say for us? I see you brought the book with you tonight.
Well, I just announced a couple of dates coming up here.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Friday night we're going to be in St. Cloud at a private one, but Sunday we're going to be at Ferrata, Minnesota at the Ferrata Supper Club.
Oh, yeah.
And I play every Wednesday at the Gasthof zur Gemütlichkeit restaurant in Montrose, the German restaurant up there, and that's every Wednesday. And Friday the 19th, Hamel VFW, January the 20th, Eagles in St. Cloud, Sunday the 21st up in Brainerd, Minnesota, and after that, I guess it's getting kind of far out, and so we won't worry about it.
We'll see what develops.
We'll see what develops.
Okay, well, tell me a little bit. You've been busy? You've been working hard?
Oh, yes. Yeah, we average, about 2-3 nights a week, 4 sometimes, because there's always Wednesday in there at the Gasthof. And normally Wally Pickles with me. He's been with me 10 years, but he's in Arizona, so he left us in the cold, although we beat him. We beat him.
Well-deserved rest.
Right.
We had a nice day today. You know.
Oh, wasn't this beautiful?
Yeah, well, okay. Well,
like to mention one anniversary for Hazel Buboltz, who's here tonight, or a birthday, excuse me. She has her birthday tomorrow.
Birthday anniversary.
Birthday anniversary, that's right.
Okay, well, listen, we'll be looking with you for
Well, I sure hope so.
the time to come, and wish you the very best of luck.
Okay.
Like your music, great
Thank
music.
you.
You got everybody all warmed up here.
May go
now.
over there on the drums. I see she winks at you once in a while. I'm kind of getting nervous there.
Well, that's one of those things.
That's right. You got it flaunted, huh?
Yeah, right. All right, well, we've got more music coming up, but let's take a look at a few dedications. Ida Beckman of Warsaw for her 64th birthday requested to do one for Art Keel of Westbrook for his birthday. Always watches the show. For Brian Peterson, 30 years old in North Mankato. Diane Underwood of Albert Lee celebrating a birthday also. And then we've got a request to do one here for Lynette Camps, who is 11 years old, for Millie Walters of Waseca and Myrtle Severin of Waseca. She'll be 92. And Lee Palmer of Mankato, a good old friend who's celebrating a birthday on the 5th of January, requested by his wife, children, and the grandchildren. All right, well, let's get back to music now. And here's Bruce and the gang with El Rio Drive. All right. what kind of tune? Wasn't it El Rio Drive, the title of that one? Exceedingly well played by Bruce Bradley and his gang here tonight on our Bandwagon show. Got a few more requests here for Jeff T. Schultz of Victoria for his birthday. Also for Gerald Camps of Hamburg. Request to do one for Helen Whitman of Fulda. Also request to do a very special birthday number to Rodney Daggett of Lake Park, Iowa. For Ann Albright of Slayton, Minnesota. For Dean and Bobby Hakes of Mankato. Patrick Hake of Mankato. Derek Green and Allie Becker of Minnesota Lake. Do one for Irene Schumacher of Bettendorf, Iowa. And a happy birthday to Mrs. Ernest Meyer of Truman. Request for Darlene Albrecht for her birthday and for Archie Rigg and his birthday this week. All right, let's get more music in here. And again, it's waltz time. And this time, we go from the moon to the wintertime weather here. We've got a little bit of it, but not much of it around anyhow. So let's salute what we do have with the snow waltz. Okay. We'll take just a moment here to remind you that this is the Bandwagon Show. You're listening to the music of Bruce Bradley and his gang from Brownton, Minnesota, first time on. Happy to have them, and just remind you that the Randall stores of Mankato and New Ulm, along with the county market at Fairmont, are bringing you this entire show. Hope you're enjoying it. With this reminder that they're there to serve you almost 365 days out of the year, and they take a great delight in making you happy. You'll be happy when you shop and save at the Randall stores at Mankato and in New Ulm, or the county market at Fairmont. Got a few more requests here for Mr. and Mrs. Clarence Borth of Fairfax for their 55th anniversary. A request to do one here for the 47th for Howard and Eva Grinke. Also a request to do one for Floyd and Florine Trulliger of Medelia, their 65th. Mr. and Mrs. William Hoffrogge of Medelia for their 43rd. Mr. and Mrs. Lindy Parody for their 22nd. They're from Sacred Heart. Mr. and Mrs. Martin Woolley for their 52nd wedding anniversary. And finally, the 43rd wedding anniversary of Clarence and Martha Service of Franklin, Minnesota. Many happy returns to you folks. Here we go with a country western tune that's making the rounds these days. A real nice tune. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Hey, there's a tear in my beer.
You are on my lonely mind. Into these last few years, I have shed a million tears. You are on my lonely mind. I'm gonna keep drinking until I'm petrified, and then maybe these tears will leave my eyes. There's tears in my boots, 'cause I'm crying for you too. You are on my lonely mind.
A great number, and the gang loves it here. Say, I want to tell you that next week we'll be back here with Larry's Concertina Band from Rochester will be here playing our Bandwagon program next week on a Monday night when we videotape, and we hope that you'll be in here Monday night. We tape a little after 8 o'clock, and I know you're going to enjoy the music. On the 22nd, Ernie Stumpf and his fine little organization coming back, and Donnie Klossner, his concertina, and the rest of the gang on the 29th. So you can see we've got some great music lined up for you, sent your way courtesy of the Randall Stores of Mankato and New Ulm and the County Market in Fairmont. Great stores for you to shop and depend on. So I got a little note here that there'll be 50 people starting dance lessons at Henderson in the near future. Anybody that's wanted to dance the old-time music, as you see it danced here, invited to come over on Tuesday, January 16th, 7:30 at the American Legion Hall in Henderson. Okay, let's continue to roll along here. We've got a little more music for you. And incidentally, I want to go on record as saying we have enjoyed immensely what you have done here, fellas. I don't know whether or not you can ever duplicate it again, but you went all out tonight. And that includes the girl, okay? All right, well, what do you say we go with a nice old-time tune here is Echoes in the Hills. Okay, fellas. Bandwagon Show has been presented for your viewing pleasure by the Randall Stores of Southern Minnesota and the County Market of Fairmont, headquarters for all your shopping needs. You're invited to join us again next week at the same time when you'll see and hear Larry's Concertina Band out of Rochester. Until that time, remember that this week, like every other week, 'tis a good week to shop and save at your nearby Randall store. Chuck Pasek speaking on behalf of Randall's. Hope you had as much fun as we did, and inviting you to come on back and join us anytime you want. Bandwagon program. So long now. We'll see you again next week, same time.